Greetings. Today I want to encourage you to embrace the genie within you. And this genie of which I speak is the creative force that is in each and everyone who is existing on this planet. Now, in the Western world, many refer to this genie as God. Others may refer to the genie as Brahma or Allah. But whatever name you give to the genie, one thing you need to know for sure is that the genie is actually your servant and your wish is his command. And that is why it is very important for those of you who have been raised to believe that the Bible is a religious book. It is time for you to come to know that it is actually a book of mind science and that it must be interpreted psychologically. For it is pointing you to look inwardly to discover your genie. And that is why it tells you in Matthew 6:33 that if you seek that genie first and you discover that genie, which is actually that kingdom, and it calls the kingdom of the genie the kingdom of God. He said that all these things that you so desire in this world, it will be drawn to you. It is saying that you will discover the power of your genie and you will understand how to activate this power of your genie to give you anything that you desire in this world. Now, I'm going to use some scriptures to back up what I'm saying to you. Also, Matthew chapter 6, verses 6 gives you the key of how to operate the power of the genie. It tells you that the genie is in secret and you have to go into that place of secret to get in contact with that genie. And when you get in contact with that genie will reward you openly and all would see your rewards. Also, Job chapter 33 verses 14 to 16. It tells you that whatever command that you gave to the genie just before you go to bed in a drowsy, sleepy state, it says that that command will be sealed in the time of slumber. It says that the genie is always taking record of your command. But of course, you have to realize that you are the operant power and you have to operate that power. Also, Psalms chapter 4 verses 4 tells you how to really be in touch with your inner genie. Okay, it says that you must commune with your own heart. This heart of which the Bible speaks of is speaking of your subconscious mind. Have inner conversation, inner talking, and these inner conversation and inner talking must be commands that you're giving to your subconscious mind so you will get in touch with your genie by way of feeling and emotion. And you have to always speak to the genie in the present tense in order to impress that feeling that your wish is already fulfilled because you're putting trust in the genie. So when the Bible speaks about having faith, and it tells you that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. The genie cannot be seen, but the genie can be felt, and the genie can display its power when you command the genie to give you your every desire. The genie understands how to transmute energy into matter. And so that is what it really means when it says the word became flesh. It became materialized, that you can contact it in the five senses. For a word is a thought expressed. And God in man, or the genie in man, is actually man's imagination. And there's no limitation to your imagination. Your imagination do not sleep. It's the genie in you. So if someone say God is the genie in man, and I say to you that your imagination is the genie that is within you, it is the same thing that I am saying to you. And many people normally say that God don't sleep. It's your subconscious mind don't sleep. Okay, and whatever you impress on your subconscious mind, that is what you would receive. And that's why you're told also that God is not mocked. You cannot mock the genie, okay, because the genie is impartial. Okay, this creative power of which I speak doesn't matter what is your complexion. It doesn't matter what is your geographical location. This creative power give you whatever you desire. But of course, you have to have self-love. You have to have self-confidence, self-assurance, so that when you speak, you know that your words will not return unto you void, but it must accomplish that which you send it to and prosper in the thing whereto you send it. So it is very important for you to get in touch with your genie that is within and embrace your genie. In other words, embrace your God self, embrace your true self. And we see that Abdullah, the black mystic from Ethiopia, how he taught Neville Goddard, his student, to embrace the genie that is within. And we see that this great drama took place in the time of a Great Depression. As a matter of fact, it was around 1933, and Neville had this burning desire to see his family who was living in Barbados. And Barbados is thousands and thousands of miles away from New York. And here now, Abdullah was telling Neville that the essential character of the Bible is man's imagination. He was teaching Neville Goddard how to get in touch with the genie that is within and how to embrace that genie that is within by sleeping in his mother's home night after night in his imagination while he was residing in New York. And when Neville made that trip, and he knew that he had no work and he had no money, but money was provided. And when he was told also that he was going to travel third class, and Abdullah reaffirmed to him that no, it is not so. You're going to travel first class. Even the very moment when Neville was approaching the ship to travel, he still had a third class ticket, but he was greeted with the good news that Mr. Goddard, you are going to travel first class. Someone had canceled their trip, and now you'll be traveling first class. It shows you that the genie never lies. The genie is always on time. The genie is specific. That is why you have to be specific and be definite concerning your desire. And as I come to a close here, because I can go on and on and on, because this subject is so sweet and juicy, okay? But I just want to give you a certain amount that you can really dwell upon. Okay, let me just leave Habakkuk chapter 2 with you concerning how you should really go about contacting your genie. It says that when you have a vision, okay, when you have a desire, but that you must be specific and you must write it down. Okay, write down that vision and make it plain, make it clear, and go within and use visualization. So it means you have to learn to calm down your mind. You have to learn to be in control of your mind. You have to learn to focus. And it says that you must be patient with your genie. He said, because though it tarries, you have to understand that the genie works with a law of gestation, and that it is for a certain time, and that it is sure because you're working with a law. So my brother, my sisters, all you have to do is know what you want and write it down and visualize it, and then take inspired action, because the genie will definitely tell you what to do. Many of us refer to the genie as our intuition. Yes, our inside teacher. So my brother, my sisters, let me end here by saying to you that we are all magicians, and you need to tap into your magical self. That is why I would have provided the world, the entire world, with a Bible called the 66 Books of Magic. And it's called the Overcomer's Bible also. And the word Jesus has been omitted from the Bible, and there's a blank space for you to write your name, which is I am. For I am is the name of God from generation to generation. And you can never say I am and not referring to yourself. So when I speak of a man who existed 2,000 years ago, who had a virgin birth, if you believe that to be literal and you believe that to be secular history, then you will be chopped in a place of darkness because you will not be in connection with your inner genie. You will not be in touch with the genie that can give you everything that you desire. But when you have found that this Christ man is the power that is within you, and you say I am and refer everything to yourself, it is you taking back your power and using your power to achieve your every desire. That is why you need to embrace your genie that is within. As I said before, by force, loving yourself, believing in yourself, and embracing yourself, and knowing that there is no God outside of you. For God in man is man's imagination. So, this is the day you have received the key to abundance, prosperity. But most of all, this is the day you will come to understand that you have been given the key to true salvation. For true salvation is self-realization. Accept your magical self. Accept the genie that is within you and use the power of the genie to give you your every desire. Okay, so with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram or you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you feel strongly to support this work, I just want to remind you that we have a PayPal and the link is always down below. Also, you can choose to be a patron and support this work continually as we work together for the advancement and the upliftment of all of humanity, pointing each and every one to look inward to discover that their real identity is actually their divinity and that they can get touch with the genie that is within. Also, I have a course for people donating $20 or more. It's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And again, it's all about you getting in touch with the genie that is within you. But this genie is in the form of light. It's your light body. It's your magical self. Okay, and as you can see, the sun is like the outer genie. Okay, that is why it's referred to as the solar system, and you are referred to as a soul, and your body is the outer expression of the soul, and the soul is actually the invisible body. Therefore, as you can see, whatever the sun shines upon, it brings forth bountifully, and the sun is what powers all of humanity by giving all of humanity its energy. And the Bible tells you in Psalms 84:11 that the Lord thy God is a sun, a S-U, and it's light. Okay, and no good thing would he withhold from you. In common sense, as I said before, I show you, the sun has never withhold its goodness from all of humanity. Then also in Malachi chapter 4 and verses 2, it says that the sun of righteousness, the S-U-N of righteousness, shall arise in you with healing in his wings. And I'm saying to you, this message of the genie that is within is what will teach you through righteousness and teach you through healing that it can only be found within you when you are in touch with that light that is within you, when you're in touch with the genie that wants to give you your every desire. So my brother, my sister, if you feel strongly led to check out those videos, I definitely encourage you to listen to them and accept the fact that definitely the Bible is actually the sun book. It's the book of souls. Okay, so you go in there and get in touch with your soul by understanding it the right way, understanding it the esoteric way, understanding the Bible the psychological way, understanding the Bible the metaphysical way. Okay, also I think I do not have anything else to say, so I'm gonna say peace, love you all, and out.